Now Fallout is gonna be used by Microsoft as a gateway drug. Gateway drug!
Bro, what is this video? This man is out here claiming that because Fallout is now going to be exclusive to the Xbox ecosystem, it's going to be used as a gateway drug. What's up guys, Jared from Subway here. So one thing I think we've all participated in at one point in time were console wars, which at the end of the day are pretty fucking cringe, to be honest. I mean, when you break it down, all it really involves is a bunch of very sad individuals boasting about how the piece of plastic they play games on is more superior than someone else's gaming plastic box.
Dun 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 Cloud Kill. Hi and welcome back.
This man has a literal wall of virginity. Like, I don't know whether I should be impressed by this or not. Now, I bring this up because, as you all probably already know, a few months ago, Microsoft announced that they would be acquiring ZeniMax Media, which is the parent company of Bethesda and other game studios that are behind some games like Skyrim, Fallout, Wolfenstein, Dishonored, and many more. So they bought ZeniMax, and by extension, the other game studios for $7.5 billion, which is insane, and the deal was finalized recently. Sony fanboys always like to boast about their exclusives, but the second that Microsoft does it, they throw an absolute mental breakdown, which just comes to show their double standard. In the video we're taking a look at today is from a Fanboy channel just like this, and it's called Fallout is doomed to fail under Microsoft. Hashtag not my Fallout. If that title and thumbnail doesn't tell you this video is going to be an absolute masterpiece, I don't know what will. But anyway guys, we're gonna jump straight into this video, and my god, brace yourselves, as you're about to be subjected to enormous levels of stupidity. Big man gamers. You know, I really thought you couldn't come up with a worse channel name than Daddy, but this just comes to show that nothing is beyond the realm of possibility.
What's up guys, Big Man Gamers here, back with another video. What's up guys, Big Man Gamers here.
I refuse to believe this video is real, man. Like, my microphone quality isn't obviously the greatest, but this shit sounds like this motherfucker recorded this in his bathroom while taking a dookie and literally went, "What's up guys, Big Man Gamers here."
But before we start the video guys, make sure to smash the like button, hit subscribe, share this video, all that good stuff.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be doing any of that, but you gotta love when YouTubers beg for likes and subscribers within the first 30 seconds of their video.
And I want to give a shout out to all my subscribers, new and old. You guys are awesome, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
Nah, you all suck. But it's alright, man. All that can be changed by subscribing to this channel instead.
So, with all that said, let's get into the video, guys. Now.
Why the hell were there just several seconds of silence? Edit that shit out. But to be fair, we all know that console fanboys tend to be slow mentally and physically.
We all know by now that the Fallout series is now in the hands of Microsoft, following in their purchase of ZeniMax and, by extension, Bethesda and the Fallout series. Microsoft, knowing they are being destroyed by PlayStation, and buying Bethesda out of sheer desperation.
That's right, man. Microsoft is just absolutely getting destroyed. PlayStation is just out here curb stomping Microsoft on the daily because nothing says desperation like spending $7.5 billion on game studios. As crazy as that may sound, in actuality, that shit is like pocket change to Microsoft, which is a multi-trillion-dollar company. To put this into perspective, Sony only spent $229 million in acquiring Insomniac Games, which is nothing compared to $7.5 billion. But you know what, dude? I'll just take your word for it and refer to your expert opinion.
To try and turn around their dwindling market share in the gaming industry. Buying the Fallout series for $7.5 billion. This just shows how desperate Microsoft really are, and that the Xbox brand has been on the ropes for nearly a decade.
You're absolutely right. Microsoft, a multi-trillion-dollar company, is out here struggling against Sony and is on the brink of disappearing into nothingness.
And it looks like Fallout is going to be an Xbox exclusive from now on.
No shit. I mean, you'd expect that much when spending $7.5 billion on game studios. Why the fuck would Microsoft just randomly buy a game studio and allow them to put their games on other platforms? The only reason games like Ghostwire Tokyo and Deathloop are going to be timed exclusives on PlayStation is because there were contractual obligations already present before the Bethesda acquisition was finalized.
This is indeed sad news for gamers everywhere.
How the fuck are these sad news for gamers everywhere? The only platforms not receiving future Bethesda games are those owned by Nintendo and Sony. Xbox and PC players are the ones benefiting from this situation, since Bethesda and the other studios included in the acquisition are now going to have economic support from Microsoft, which will allow them to make better games.
As we all remember the last Fallout game they made to try and appeal to the Xbox and PC markets, and I'm talking about Fallout 76.
You do realize Fallout 76 also came out on PS4 and is still available for purchase on the PlayStation Store, alongside the already existing Bethesda games.
With them ditching Fallout's traditional single-player story, quests, and the series' incredible lore and world building. Ditching all of that to make an online co-op looter shooter loaded with loot boxes and microtransactions.
You are not forced to buy any microtransactions, like Todd Howard isn't there holding you at gunpoint demanding you to use mommy's Visa to buy things from his in-game store. I played 76 for several months after release on PC and I never once bought any microtransactions with real-world money. The game even lets you earn points to use in the add-on shop.
All to try and appeal to Xbox and PC gamers. This just shows how bad third-party exclusivity is, with Fallout fans now being forced to buy an Xbox, even if you don't want one.
Oh, but it's alright when Sony does it. Like, if I wanted to buy Ghost of Tsushima right now, I'd have to get a PlayStation, but I'm not gonna do that because we all know it'll get ported to PC eventually, and I can wait.
And let's be honest, who does want one? No one except Xbox fanboys. No one!
Not gonna lie, I'd very much like an Xbox Series X, and not necessarily for the console itself, but to sell it to someone like you on eBay for twice the price, so I can buy myself a new graphics card from Nvidia.
Now Fallout is gonna be used by Microsoft as a gateway drug.
And you wonder why I can't take console fanboys seriously. Only they would think of comparing a video game to an illegal substance.
To lure unsuspecting gamers into the Xbox ecosystem, to get them hooked on loot boxes, Game Pass, and Xbox fanboy games like Minecraft and PUBG.
Is this man indirectly alluding to that he thinks Minecraft is a bad game? If that's the case, man, we're gonna have a problem. I mean, you claim to be a big man gamer, but how can that be the case if you don't play Minecraft, the manliest game of all time?
What is the point of even having Fallout on Xbox? Only PlayStation fans can understand and appreciate the story and lore.
That's right, man, only PlayStation players have the mental capacity to comprehend the truly complex Fallout lore, even though the series started out on PC.
And finding notes and logs on terminals that paint a picture of past events and giving you an insight into the fascinating world of the Fallout universe.
Wait a minute, you just perfectly described Fallout 76, yet you claim it's the worst thing since 9/11. I mean, all that game's story at launch was delivered through notes and recordings.
But Xbox don't even look for that stuff. They just run past it all so they can shoot every NPC. Xbox fanboys don't even do the quests after leaving the vault.
Yeah, man, I can 100% confirm that all I've ever done in Fallout is run around, killing shit, not doing any quests. I mean, how else would I have gotten a 70% completion on Fallout 3 on 360? Beats me.
They just run around shooting everyone else, friendly or not, just like they are in a COD multiplayer match. That's what they do. After they leave the vault in Fallout 3, they just go straight to Megaton, run around in circles, jumping up and down, saying, "My 360 no-scope! My 360 no-scope!"
I swear to God, man, it's like this video came out in 2009 at the peak of Modern Warfare 2's release.
And shoot every NPC character. Then they just run around the wasteland doing that for a few hours until they get bored and go back to COD.
I have to confess that I haven't played a single new Call of Duty since 2016's Modern Warfare Remaster. That was the last COD I ever bought since I'm too broke to buy a new game every year.
And they also wonder why there was no lobby before the game started. And they don't understand why the NPC characters talk to you instead of attacking you on sight. And wonder why there are no other players and why camping doesn't get them any more kills.
He is absolutely right. That is the mindset of us filthy Xbox and PC players. I mean, Bigman Gamers has us figured out. I mean, at this point, I think he should pursue a psychology degree. The man will be a fucking prodigy.
Bethesda have always been kissing Microsoft's butt. They've always been Xbox fanboys since Fallout 3.
Well, to be honest, the PlayStation 3 was absolute ass, seeing how that shit played games worse and was more expensive. Also, Sony never really allowed console mods on a platform since they gotta stick up their urethra.
Giving timed exclusive DLC to Xbox and only advertising the game for Xbox. Look here at the end of the Fallout 3 and New Vegas trailers. Xbox and PC are first, and PS3 is last.
This man is tilted over a PS3 logo being behind the Windows and Xbox logos. This guy has to be trolling. The amount of mental gymnastics required for this would have to be fucking enormous.
Just a coincidence, you say? Well, let's take a look at the end of the Fallout 4 trailer. Oh look! They put the Xbox at the front, obscuring the PS4 box. Interesting. Interesting.
I mean, not really, but that's right, man. The Xbox version of Fallout 4 was just purposely obscuring the glory of the PlayStation 4 box. How dare they put the Xbox version of the game before the PlayStation version? I mean, if this isn't proof that Bethesda has officially committed a war crime against the entire PlayStation brand, I don't know what is.
And then, if there was still any doubt...
Oh, don't you worry, Mr. Bigman Gamers, you have definitely opened my eyes to the dark, honest truth. I mean, you just have such a way with words.
The Fallout 76 trailer. Only Xbox and no PlayStation. And they only released the beta for Xbox, even though PS4 has a much larger user base. And you think that PlayStation will give you a broader view of the player base and more accurate beta testing results?
I mean, while that's true, I don't understand why you'd be so upset about this. I thought you said Fallout 76 was a disgrace that should have been destroyed in a grease fire explosion.
No, it has to be only for their precious Xbox and not for PS4, because Bethesda is run by Xbox fanboys who hate PlayStation.
The truth is out. Bethesda has been utterly exposed to the masses by the man himself. All along, Bethesda has been run by filthy Xbox fanboys.
Maybe that's why nothing ever gets fixed in Bethesda games, because their beta testing is all done by Xbox fanboys who don't even do the quests or try and progress through the game, but just shoot every character they see and scream obscenities at them through their headset.
All I want to know is if this man is actually a time traveler that's been stuck in 2009 in the glory days of Xbox. I mean, this type of shit rarely happens anymore, and personally, I'd gladly relive those days if I could.
Even though it's a single-player game. That's why they made 76 multiplayer, to appease the Xbots who think every game has to be like COD and Anthem.
This man has us figured out. I mean, according to him, all we play is Call of Duty and fucking Anthem, a game I forgot even existed.
And why am I not surprised? They made a Battle Royale mode and made a paid subscription service, because that's all Xbox fanboys want.
Yeah, all we want are those glorious microtransactions and loot boxes. I mean, all I do when I get home is use mommy's Visa to buy me some fucking V-Bucks from the Fortnite store.
We all know how much of an Xbox fanboy Todd Howard is.
Is this motherfucker seriously going after the one and only God Howard? I mean, if that's the case, we're going to have a problem. The man's a living legend.
That's why he ruined Fallout on purpose, to try and appeal to Xbox fanboys. This really makes you think.
Yeah, casually forget that if not for God Howard and Bethesda, you would have never gotten a Fallout 3 or really any other game after that, since the original developers went bankrupt. But yeah, man, Todd Howard definitely destroyed Fallout on purpose.
Did they purposely make the PlayStation version's game to launch just so Xbox fanboys could say, "My Digital Foundry said Fallout is better on Xbox"? Now, is this just because of incompetence or are they biased?
Nah, I think Bethesda just has bad programmers in general. It's not that deep.
They probably make Fallout games glitchy on purpose, breaking the game and ruining the immersion and enjoyment us PlayStation fans get from games, just to amuse the Xbox. Look at that funny glitch, lol. Look at that funny glitch, lol.
Because that's definitely the mindset every Fallout player gets when their fucking 100-hour save file gets corrupted.
Xbox and PC fanboys love Fallout 76 and think that every future Fallout game should be the same.
I could give a rat's ass about 76 even after all the updates, but that's right, man. Every Xbox player at 76's launch absolutely loved this game, no question.
And with Xbox owning Bethesda and the Fallout series being Xbox and PC exclusive, that is exactly what is going to happen.
I doubt that very much, but you know, man, I'll just refer to your expert opinion. I mean, what do I know? I'm just a filthy PC player.
But what do you guys think?
This dude literally felt the need to put a hashtag saying, "Not my Fallout." I mean, you are right, man. It is in your Fallout. That shit ain't coming to the PS5.
But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. And make sure to smash the like button, hit subscribe, share this video, all that good stuff, guys.
Well, shit. After the absolute masterpiece we went through, there's no doubt in my mind that I'll be doing everything I can to support the legend himself, Big Man Gamers.
Until next time, Big Man Gamers, out.
And that's where the video ends, and I gotta say, man, that has got to be one of the best YouTube videos I've seen in quite some time, and Big Man Gamers has officially become one of my favorite content creators. But anyway, guys, if you somehow enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, as your support is appreciated. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.
Phone close, phone show, need a phone hoe. Phone money, phone honey, sippin' phone foe. Phone show, blow the glow, never said that. Staying low on my toes, I'ma get that.
It's getting serious, make a bitch delirious. Bitches on my dick, cause a boy so mysterious. That's a mystery, thoughts making history. Wrist keeps spinning like a fucking rotisserie.
My 360 no scope.